Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today, we will be creating a bomber along with voice cracks, so I hope that you enjoy that. No, but seriously, yeah, so we're gonna be making a bomber, and I kind of wanted it to be a drone bomber just because it sounds cool, a drone bomber. You know, you don't have to put any Kerbal's lives at risk while you're doing the testing phase, like the Sparrow. I think we lost three Kerbals. I think, I'm not sure. I didn't count, but I'm gonna go with 3. So yeah. So we're gonna call this the Pelican version 1. And I know whenever I think of Pelican, I was thinking of the one off of Halo, but it's not gonna look like that. It's just gonna be a big plane with yeah. So it's gonna be a big plane. Simple as that. So we're gonna start off with our awesome avionics package that we did last time, aka strapping it to the top of the Stay-Putnik. Actually, I should do it right in the front if I can, but since it's a circle, it doesn't really agree with the. There we go. It looks pretty even. I'll go with that. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't care. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So now we need to. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with extending it out a little bit, making it bigger like that, so we can fit the fuel tanks on. While it looks not so sketchy. That looks so sketchy. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm saying. It looks sketchy. So it's gonna have a ton of fuel because it's gonna be a bomber, obviously. And the way that I have this imagined is not the way it's probably gonna turn out, as most of my planes end up being. But I think I'm gonna go with something like this. I'm gonna go with the standard cargo plane backing to it, just like this. I call it standard just because it seems fitting. That, and then control surfaces on this. I'm going to put that as far back as we can. There we go. Along with this right there. No, right there. Far back as we can. Right up there. Okay, that's good. This is going to be a long plane. I've never made something this long. I made something like 4, but not 5, along with this thing. I've never made it this long. So this would be really interesting to see how well I can manage the structural integrity before it completely explodes, and of course I end up meeting my ill fate of death. So let's see if I can get this strut on there. Alright, so I'm gonna make this go to the second. No, can't make it the second, so it'll be the 3rd. That'll just be for structural integrity, and so will these on the side here. Let's just put it up to the same. Or about here. Actually, no. Should really put these on later after I have my wings on and everything. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Whatever. Oh, I know. I'm gonna do something like this just because it seems a cool idea. No, other way. Nope, other way. There we go. Something like that. Somewhere we can manage it up there. And that looks good. But all of our lift is coming from the back now, that's a ridiculous amount of lift coming from back there. So I'm gonna have to get some big wings. So I think I'm gonna do something like this. Let's see. No, I'm gonna do something like this, because then I could space my bombs out along with. So I got my bombs sitting underneath that, along with my engines on the side of it. So really, I don't even need. All my fuel's right here. So all I need are just some structural fuel tanks, and I can just have fuel flowing to it. Can it hold fuel though? Fuel cross-feed capable. So I'm assuming yes. I'll take this as a yes if it says that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this, but I'm just gonna drop it back a little bit, so to have that that wing shape that everyone's super familiar with, or everyone should be, I think. And I'll put some intakes on the front. See, I have mixed feelings. I like the RAM intake, but I also like the circular intake. I don't know. I mean, they're both the same. 0, 0.1, yeah. Got store resources. They all weigh the same thing. And the same drag, same mass, impact tolerance. Oh, actually, this one has impact tolerance of 20. So this one is a little better impact-wise, but personally, I don't see a big difference other than that, obviously. And let's see how we're doing lift-wise. So these do not provide any lift. So I'm thinking of putting wings here, along with control surfaces, of course. And on the edges of those, I'm thinking about putting some of these. You know, whenever I make planes by myself, I never make them this like complex. I just make a simple little plane, fly it around, and then I say screw it, and then I make a rocket and blow myself up or something like that. That's how most of my ideas work. And so I'm trying to go all out. I'm trying to give you my craziest ideas I've never tried before. So I'm just put little control surfaces here, there. Let's see, what else can I do to get the lift up here a little more? So I can put like, I could put these right here in front of it. I could. No, I can put it right here. That actually makes sense. A little bit. Makes sense. Seems like if I lift it up too, so I can do that with this. I can be like, boom. Ah, nah, that doesn't look very good with that. So I can always bring these up more. I can put this up here. There. Just have like a little small thing on the side right here, something like this. That. That looks so weird. You should see this one plane that I made. It looked like a small plane attached to the front. Like imagine this, but then a small plane on the front of it, held together by struts. I think I lost it when I deleted my save file, but it was pretty crazy. And it flew really, really well, which almost scared me because it was like some paranormal thing. Because it was like an abomination. It shouldn't have flown, but it did. I really like these, so I'm going to put these on the side here. Because you can never go wrong with control surfaces. Actually, you can. You can go wrong on rockets and then try to turn on ASAS. And then, or ASS. No. ASAS. I think, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. And, if you do that, you'll eventually wobble yourself to death. Oh, I can put it all the way up here. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. I don't want to do that. That looks too structurally unstable. Which, I mean, this is a Kerbal Space Program. Who cares about being structurally stable? I mean, personally, I do, but whatever. That does not look correct. I'm just going to put this here just so I can get these on. Nope, that's correct. Okay. Okay. This game scares me. Like, I don't know, no one... Look at this! No one in their sane mind would... That must be the case. All these Kerbals must be just plain out insane. Because I don't think anyone in the right mind would possibly try to go on this sort of thing. Alright, so now to set up the bombs. Oh, I still need to put the engines on. That probably helped. So I'm getting a... Someone's sending me a picture on the phone. What the heck? Who is it? Oh, my friend Jordan. He must be playing Mass Effect. Come on, put the engine on. Really? You're not going to let me put the engine on? It's probably because of this wing. Let me take that wing off. And boom, look at that. Look at that. I'm such a genius because I'm such an expert at this game. And no, I'm not an expert. Do not quote me on that. I am bad at this game. But that's what makes it fun. If you're always good at it and everything succeeds, actually no, that is really fun. Just disregard what I just said. Okay. So, we should... Actually, I'm just going to go with a test flight on this before I even start putting anything on. So I think I'm going to put, like, 2 up here, 2 relatively close together. Let's see if I can even... Nope, I had it right there. No. Rotate it. There we go. Okay, now... Which way they bend? They need to bend this way. They need to bend that way. There we go! Look at that. I'm so smart. Okay. And I could put it... I should probably put them back here, something like this. Man, this is sketchy. It's not wide at all. Okay, I'll do it like this then. Since that... The one back there is so far back at the, you know, at the tail of it, I don't really have to worry about... Flip this around. Okay, now I should probably start adding some struts. I forgot about the struts part. So I can put it like right here. Have them connect to the intake. Nope, that wouldn't work. Okay. That work? Yes, it will. Okay. So if this wing comes off, so is the intake. This is not a very safe plane. No one should ever fly this thing. If it's made into like real life, please don't fly it. because I don't want you guys to get hurt. Or gals. Or what? What the heck? I want. So it'll glitch through this, but it won't go all the way up there. Okay. How do I remove it? I need to get rid of that. Or I can just control Z, right? Yeah, that seemed to work. Okay. Let's see here. I can connect it from here to here, right? Can I do that? Yes, I can. Did that work over there too? Okay, good. It should, because it's all symmetrical. So I got that. Let's see here. Probably just connect these two. Oh yeah, probably one of the most important parts. The fuel. So I'm gonna start at the back and go up here. And then go from the back up there. Because for the most part, I'm gonna be flying stable. I mean, I'm gonna be flying normal, so all the fuel should go to the back. I'm assuming this is how it works. I'm assuming, you know, because of acceleration and G-forces and stuff. But what do I know? I'm just some derp-tard trying to make this plane. Normally planes have like wide in the back and whatever. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm just gonna try it. Let's see what Jordan sent me. Oh yeah, he finally got to disc 2. With Mass Effect 2, it comes with 2 discs, and he finally got to the part that said disc 2. He said, "I was wondering what disc 2 meant." Okay, so how's this gonna work? So it's really gonna be, yeah, see, I knew it was gonna be super low to the ground. It is really, really bright. Is there a brightness slider? There's not. Dang it. That's frustrating. This is super bright on my screen. Whatever. Let's fly it. We're starting to curve right already. Let's hope we can get off the ground. Just fly. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so it really wants to go up a lot. Let's try to trim it out. Bring the trim back a little bit. Alright, look at that. Look at that. Why does it want to go right? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Something's not right here. Something's not right here. Oh, it must be the air. The air likes to. Let's see if it's fluctuating at all. 5, 6. The faster you go, the more air you get. Look how. It's pretty maneuverable too. I mean, look at this. That's impressive right there. I've never made something that works this well. So far, anyway. I'm just trying to get the trim to work. There we go, right about there. So now I screwed up my rolls tree. Whatever. Okay. Try to fix it one more time. So it seems like it's a pretty good plane, except, oh crap. Electric charge. Is this creating electric charge? Does it make electric charge? What is wrong with this thing? I'm not doing anything. It's doing this all by itself. This is concerning. I don't want a plane that it's flying itself right now. Man, that's bad. Let's try to get this thing on the ground. I'm not even going to try to aim for the runway. I just want to get this thing on the ground. So it seems like if you're flying it, it's going to be pretty well. But if you stop doing controls or whatever, it's going to start getting really screwed up really fast. Maybe it's because it's a drone. Maybe. I can always add a cockpit onto it if I want to. Okay, so let's bring it down. Drop the gear, drop this. It's really responsive, I like that. Probably because of this thing right here. That's so high up on a pivot point. I'm not even going to add brakes. Actually, yeah, I should. Okay, I thought double tapping B would lock the brakes, but it doesn't. Look at this thing, just gliding. I'm just going to bleed on my speed right here. Look at that. Man. See how slow I can fly. 40, 30. Actually, no, it's a bad idea, because then I'll just start singing like a rock, and I'll just slam to the ground. There we go. Boom. Alright. So this seems to be working pretty well. Oops, didn't want to do that. Let's try brakes. What do brakes do? Brakes fine? Brakes are fine. Okay, I don't want it to like You know, sometimes with brakes they'll end up screwing you over and you'll fly to one side or whatever. Alright, so we should probably add some solar panels and batteries. I forgot that it was a drone. So we just add like 2 batteries up front right here. And then we just add solar panels as we go. That's 45 per minute. That's the best that we have that are... Because I don't want anyone that you have to like deploy, because those really dislike speed. I'm not sure about these. I think these do also dislike speed. And by dislike speed, I mean they rip apart when you go too fast. That's what I mean. That should be enough. That should be more than enough. I'll just put it there. There we go. So that's direct sunlight and sunlight coming from the side. Okay, so now what I think... I saved over Pelican 1. Dang it. Okay. So now we need to figure out a way to add bombs. I can add them right here. And that should be enough clearance. But they're bombs. They don't have to be missiles. They just have to be explosive. So I can add something like this. Try to see how they would attach. Okay, right. Is that good? And I lost it. Nice. I have to restart. So it's going to be... Come on. Okay, there. So now it's going to be S that moves that. No, A, S. There. Alright, that looks pretty sound. It's going to have a pretty small payload. I mean, I could put them side by side. If they... Oh man, look at this. I can put 2. I'm going to put 2. So I just got to do... is it Alt or Shift? It's Shift. I don't know what it's going to be. Why do you have to do this to me? Why do you have to be so uncooperating like that? Okay, so this is just hold 1. These are like big ones or something. So let me think. What could I put with? What could I put that's explosive? I'll put these. Oh, I can act like these are napalm. Yeah, that'd be cool. Could have separatrons on them. Like I said, I could just plain out drop debris on them, just like a bunch of. Oh, I got an idea. If you've heard of kinetic bombing, then you know what I'm doing here. But I don't know if this is gonna listen to decoupling. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I could add something small on the bottom of it like this and add those to it. Oh, I forgot. Once again, you have to do it like this. Like one at a time. Like this. And then take it and then put it there. There. Does that meet the clearance? That should. If not, well, that sucks. Sucks big time. These will have to be smaller ones. That's what's thinner. I think I should use these. So liquid fuel. Yeah, liquid fuel. That sounds like napalm right there. Oh man, these connect really well. I'm not sure if they're connecting to the. See, it's flipping around. No, they're not. They're connected to. Frustration. I'm trying to think of like something I can place on top of that so it'll connect to the radial thing. I can't think of anything because nothing's very skinny. Oh, like. I can almost aim them with this. That'd be cool. To, like, get them on a little boost, like a start. Whatever. Let's just test this out. Let's just see if I can do some kinetic bombing. There. So that's there. And that's there. Let's add like a cone to the tip of it. Something like this. Oh, I can strap these to the side of it. Oh, genius. Genius. This is evil right here. This will do some damage. I've been saying evil a lot, I just realized that. I don't know why. Just say evil. Evil. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let's see if this thing's messed up at all. Mash just a little bit forward. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Pretty good anyway. I still feel like I should add some of these, because I don't want my thrust to get Because sometimes if it's not receiving enough air, you'll get like different ones that are be going at different rates. For example, like this one's blocked. For some reason, like let's say I'm turning into the wind on the left, this will be getting a lot more air because it'll be going faster, and this will be getting slower air. And that'll make the left go even faster, which will screw up how I want to, how the handling will be, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, so now we need some fins on it, something long like this. I can just remove these and put them on the front, because I already put them on the front. So something like that, and then something on the front, something small like tail fin. Okay, nope. Guess not. No, I want. It'll work. It'll work. Yep. See, knew it. See, I told it. If you tell it to work, it will work. Okay. So I have to talk to my action groups and choose number 1 to be that decouple. And look, everything's connected to that. Man, this is awesome. So I'm just gonna check one more time since I can see if it'll decouple or not. Let me see if I attach this to that. So it says it'll decouple. I mean, let me select something else. Select that. Okay. So if I select this, it's decouple. It shows up as blue. So I'm gonna assume that it'll work. I mean, let's just give it a test flight and see. Let's give this thing a test flight, and we shall see. Oh crap! I only put 1 on the far right. That means my balance will be all off. Hopefully, as soon as it. No, it shouldn't. Okay, no, it's on the right and the left. Okay. Alright, alright. Ooh, that's cutting it close. That's cutting it real close. Okay, now I want these to be down here. I don't know how the staging got that messed up, but okay. Alright, so, quick save. I can't save, okay. And brakes. Now quick save. It's not, auto up there. Now quick, okay. And launch. So how fast was I going? I don't remember how fast I was going when I finally achieved flight. Oh man, it's going to one side. Hopefully as soon as I get off, it'll lift off, lift. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there. Alright. Sweet. It seems like adding all the weight actually made it more stable. Because now I don't have to worry about it pitching down. Maybe I can adjust the trim a little bit. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Oh, pitch back down. Okay. So let's turn around, let's try bombing the general area, because I'm not going to be too specific here. So I believe I mapped it to my 1 key, not my 2 key. But look at this, man, this is the most complex thing I've ever made. And it's flying nice, it's responsive, it's maneuverable, it's not very fast, but what can you expect from something that's holding tons of explosives on? Okay, so here we go. So, I don't know how I'm going to aim. I'm just going to have to like point at the ground and then just... Alright, so let's do this. And... Okay. Just aim for this dirt ground area here. So, and decouple. Boom! Look at that! Oh man, this went far behind. Oh man, that's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Except now my weight's all messed up, so I have to redo it. Man, that's awesome! A bomber freaking works. Now I'm gonna add even more explosives onto it. And now I want to, crap. Freaking trim. Trim this thing's horrible. Oh, now I'm getting altitude problems. See, it's pitching left. Okay, so let me just turn around. I'm gonna try to land this thing on the runway. Now, judging from my last tries landing things on runway, it hasn't gone very well. If you've watched my previous video about the Sparrow, that did not go very well at all. At all. So, especially this, because it's wider. I mean, I don't expect this to go very well either, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so this thing drops speed really, really fast, and it uses up fuel pretty decently too. Most things that I make don't use fuel at all. Like, they're the slowest fuel-consuming things on the face of the planet. But then again, I use like one engine on like 6 tanks of fuel and it works fine. Whatever. This thing glides really well too. I don't even need these engines. What if I'm going 70 to 70? Okay. Maybe I might need it. I don't know. 60, 50. Nail the landing. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow, I'm really, really proud of myself right here. I made a drone bomber. I've never made myself a drone bomber before. I am extremely proud. Now we have to make it bigger and better. I shouldn't say bigger and better. We just have to add more explosives onto it. And maybe we can make these things missiles if we wanted to. Okay, so let me just put these things over here. And I'll map this to my 2 keys. So these will be like smaller bombs. These will just be like, you know, small 1-2 punches. So I'll decouple and decouple. But at number 1, we need to get that off. So now it's just the okay, good, sweet. Okay, so this will be my V2, and now we need to add some. So this will be bombs. See, how do I make these things bigger? We can add an engine onto it, but that, I don't think that'll work very well. Actually, I could. I can add these. Add these little things onto it. Let's see. What's the thrust on this? 1.5. What's this one? 1.5. Yeah. So these like side-mounted these. That'd be horrible. I should use Where are they? This one right here. Yeah, 20. That's decent. I mean. They're good for 0 gravity, that's for sure. Okay, so let me put 1 right there, and 1 right. So if I make it equal. Nope, I did not want to do that. Why would you assume that? There we go. Okay. And just give it a little boost. We can add some Separatrons onto it. That's sweet right there. No, putting on the bottom will be bad. I should put it on like the sides. Or the front. Yeah, I'll put it on the front. Put it on the sides of these right here. Added explosive power. Alright. Okay. Okay. And my garage door's now open. Nice. Let's see. So we have only 1 wing on it, so that's not very good. I can add like drones onto this. So I can like oh, I should make like mini bombing planes, like drones that are meant to be. Oh, okay, that'll be for an even bigger plane. For now, let's just let's test this out with Separatrons and everything. So I have to add action groups. Okay, so toggle that, toggle that. How do I make sure that this is all the way up? I don't know. Whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as I go. As I go. All right. So I think I have everything. I think. I'm probably missing something, but whatever. Alright, so let's save it and let's launch the Pelican version 2. Pelican Bomber. So sweet. I hope it's sweet, actually. Like I said, I hope the added weight doesn't... Ooh, okay. Ah, crap. So let's put... We need to get these back down here. Since these are my main engines, don't want them to be up top. That makes no sense. Alright, activate precision controls, and I know that I'm gonna have to trim it down just a little bit. Okay. Seems like it has to like build up everything into max power, then it starts going right about. Oh, because that brakes on. Okay. Go. Go. Come on. Come on. Oh crap. We're stalled. Oh, there we go. Oh man. Oh man. We're off to a fast start right there. So you have to like keep on moving back and forth. Make sure to wobble. No! Okay, I'm just gonna let it. I'll keep it going somewhat straight, but I'll let it go off of the runway. So keep on changing this. This is frustrating right here. Okay, and boom. I can just do it like this if I want to. this. Lift off, lift off, lift off. Come on, lift off, lift off, lift off. No! Dang it! Oh man, oh man, oh man. Ah! Seems like that added weight isn't really agreeing with it. I wish the wheels can swivel a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Add some gimbal range to it. Because, you know, gimbal's what they use for engines and stuff. That's what allows them to, like, go back and forth. Okay. So if it wants to go off, I'll let it. I'll stabilize it just a little bit. Oh, no, God! No! Once again, blows up. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the space plane hangar, and this time I'll change the, what should I call it, the staging on this. And my mom's about to talk to me. Shut up, Mom!
You recycle too. Right?
Well, yeah, the recycling bin's meant for recycling stuff.
You need vacuum too.
My carpet is always messy. No matter how much I vacuum it always has crap on it.
That doesn't mean you just let it pile up.
Anyway, yeah, there's a lesson from my mom. Telling me to clean my room. I did clean my room earlier, but she's like, you have to do recycle bin and stuff. My recycle bin is essentially a cardboard box that is sitting on my floor. You cannot get any more G. No, stop wobbling, stop wobbling, stop! You piece of crap! Okay, I have a solution. I have a solution for this. I've done it before, and it works. It's gonna be really interesting though, because I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Oh, I know. Okay. Trust me, I've done this before. I'm a professional. Kids, do not try this at home. Okay. Now, where am I going to put the things that I need that I don't want to tell you guys what they are? Put them on the top. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Set these things right here. And on the bottom, maybe? Can I fit those on the bottom? Nope, 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 nope. Control Z. There we go. Just all the way up to the front. There. And I want this to be down here. Shaban. Okay, I'm assuming those are... Yeah, they look pretty equal. Alright, and for that extra push that we need to get it going, I got these bad boys. I've done this before on my SR-71 Blackbird replica that I made, and it worked extremely well. But since it's a bigger plane, I don't know what its reaction will be. Especially considering that I'm going to have to make this go as far down as I can possibly get it, as quickly as I can, so it doesn't end up screwing me over when I disconnect from it. And I'll have to make this one go up. So... And I have to put this on the other side too, or else it'll just end up rolling into me. Yeah, solid rocket boosters rolling into is not a good thing, just so you know. I figured that I'd have to tell some of you. And I know some of these things are all messed up. I don't care. This is going to be version 3. Pretty sure I already saved over it, but whatever, YOLO swag. I am sorry for saying that. Okay, and the solid rocket. Okay, here. So we have these. Nope, didn't want to do that. So these. These. Those. Those on the inside. I can see that on the left. It's also on the inside. What about these? What are these? Okay. So this and the disconnect will all be together in one stage, and they'll all launch. Wait, no, I want these to be up here. Okay, so boom, boom, all the engines are going. Actually, I should probably get the engines going first, and then I'll have them all disconnect in the solid rocket booster stage. Okay, and then after I want them to, I'll disconnect and all these will fire, and then after that I have all my explosives going, right? I have all my explosives, yes. Alright. Okay! I can only hope for this thing to work. I've done it before. I think I've shown you it once before in like one of my ghetto episodes when I made like a space plane thing. Okay, so let's hope when it activates physics that it doesn't rip apart. Okay. It's not ripping apart. Good. So we can raise the gear, because we're not going to be needing that. And we can quick save it. Quick save. And we'll throw all this up. Activate the engines. Wait for them to get to full power. Which you can tell when the thrust stops. It seems to be going... Was it going to stop at 100? Nope. Okay, so what? 110? 110? Nope. Okay, that seems good right here. Alright, and... Fly! Fly! No! Oh! It lives! It lives! Dude, I could totally fly. Why did I say dude? I don't know. I could totally fly this thing! This is amazing! This is amazing! That all blew up, and here goes my drone with its batteries going. And these two... Man, this thing will glide forever. Not forever, but whatever. I can't control my yaw at all. But look, it's like gonna be like going down and all of a sudden be like, nope! Oh! Never mind. Okay, so I think I forgot to hold S. That was my problem. Either that or I should just go with a steeper launch angle. That might be good too. Okay. Alright, so start that. G, and let's just hold S and go! Nope, that didn't work. Alright, steeper launch angle it is. And I know that I couldn't fix that, I don't think. Okay, so we're gonna have to make this go more like that. There we go. I should really add some more struts because I feel like this is so wobbly, like these. Whatever. Alright. The debris on the runway. You bet it is. Got debris for days going on here. It's like DayZ debris. Okay, that was stupid. I apologize for saying that. That was very stupid. Okay. Start this. Hold S. And in 3, 2, 1. YOLO swag! Did I leave something behind? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, we're going too fast. We're going too fast. And disconnect. Yes! Yes! Oh man, I am an engineering genius. Okay, is this at full percent? Okay, it is. Holy crap, it worked. Oh, man, I feel so smart right now. I feel so smart. I shouldn't feel smart though. Actually, yeah, I should. Oh, I really should. So now these things are finally blowing up. Alright. So we're gonna launch our small payload first, and we're gonna try to hit the debris right here as good as I can. I should have parachutes on it so it can be high altitude, high altitude, high drag, or is it low altitude? Yeah, it's low altitude, high drag bombing. I've done that before in DCS Warthog. It's pretty cool. They put parachutes in the back of bombs. So this is extremely low altitude. This is not what I should be doing. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Actually, right about now. Drop payload. Boom! Look at that. Oh man, pull up. That was actually pretty accurate. I mean, I could have, of course, I could have gotten even more accurate, but whatever. Okay, so after, oh, I should try bomb. I'm gonna bomb the Pelican. Yeah, I'm gonna bomb this one. Stupid Pelican V1. No one really loves you. Okay. Still, the trim on this thing isn't very, not very good, so I'm constantly having to correct it. Okay. So I'm gonna go at a steeper angle. Well, why are you? Okay, let's turn left there for a second. I don't like that. Let's try to turn left again. Look at that. Why is it turning left? Why is it doing that? Well. Okay. Here we go. So as soon as I drop this, it's gonna like go crazy because of all the weight that's gonna be dropped. Okay, so I go one shot. One shot. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And boom! Oh, so close! Dang it! Oh man, look how agile this thing is. You can do a freaking backflip. Okay, so I'm gonna try landing this now. Set my trim up. No, go down. No, nope, nope. Under control, under control. I got it, I got it, I got it. Okay, gear, stop thrust. Okay, fix my Okay, there, trim seems to be working pretty well here. And now we go in for our attack. Attack on the runway. Dude, this is so slow. I said dude again. Am I living in like the 90s or something? Dude. Are they still there? Oh, that's cool! They're still there! Like, you can tell I dropped some. Man. I've never made a bomber before. So that's why I'm kind of flipping out right now. Fuel seems to be pretty crappy. Like, if I wanted to go over there, bomb it, and come back, I think I'd be pushing it right there. Definitely pushing it. Why don't I have any big wings on the outside? I just remember that. Okay, it's a pretty steep angle attack right there. Does that sound keep on playing? And touchdown! Oh, what the? What? Look, it just fly away! Look at this thing, it's just... Let me try to switch it. Oh, I can't, dang it. Where'd it go? It just flew away. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can fly without it. Let's see how that works. I would imagine it would work. I mean, my horizontal stability would be pretty shot. I mean, there's no telling me what to turn left or not. What is this? I can fly just... Nope, that's not fine. That's not fine at all. Okay, I don't have an abort on this either. Let's just cut thrust and let's see if we can glide it into the water. Or we can spiral out of control. Yep, I think spiraling control is gonna work. And dying. Yep, dying. Alright. Well, I guess it went out with a bang. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. Tell me what you want me to build next. I think I'm gonna be done for tonight because it's about 8:30ish, and yeah, so that's a Pelican right there. Is a, let's see, what is it, a VTOL? Because it's a RTOL. Is that what it's called? Rocket assisted takeoff or something like that. Because I got freaking I got a rocket booster strapped to the bottom and top of it, and I got supposedly napalm on it, along with my kinetic bomber / napalm. Okay, so I didn't describe what kinetic bombing is, but if you're still here and listening, kinetic bombing is basically where you take a very, very dense piece of metal and you go up to space or super high and you drop it, and when it comes down, it'll penetrate like 30 feet into the ground, and it'll just, because of how dense it is and how strong the metal is, it'll just destroy everything. It's like throwing a huge javelin, basically. So yeah, there's the Pelican V3, and I really enjoyed this because I've never made a bomber before, and now I just want to keep on making more. I think I'll make like a super wide bomber next, like not so long, but a super wide one, like a stealth bomber. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.